Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Raft. If you guys are new to the channel at all, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, there'll be a playlist in the card above as well as in the description. So what is going on? I have expanded the raft. That's right, I've expanded it quite a bit. I've also got stopped off a couple of islands, got more metal. Still haven't got enough to actually finish the back, but I did get enough to finish these sides. You might be wondering why have I got these gaps? Well, what we're going to be doing now. Been smelting up all these ingots. Been taking quite a while, to be fair, and getting everything else. And apparently getting very, very full with my stuff. Well, that's fine. We can eat a potato. We can allow ourselves to do that. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to research some stuff. So number one was to put in metal here. And I was like thinking about it, and you could see it by the side, like would learn whether or not I was actually going to do that. But we need this hinge. We really need hinges because we really need boxes. So we're going to learn all of these different things right here, like the stationary anchor and all this stuff. It's all pretty good. So we've got that in there. We've also got a copper ingot as well. So we're going to research that. I'm going to learn how to make a simple battery. There we go, do that. I've also got vine goo. So vine goo is made using just putting seaweed into the smelter. So we can now do an empty water bottle. How good is that? It's much better. Circuit board and flippers. All right, so we're going to learn all of those. There we go. So now we're starting to get things. It's starting to feel like we're getting somewhere. There we go. It's a nice beetroot for me. So there we go. So that's going to allow us to do a couple different things actually. Now I think actually we unlocked the simple collection net a little while ago, so this is going to make our life a lot easier. Still need to find enough metal to do the back, but I needed to use one of the metal ingots. Did I have two then? I had to use. Oh no, I did. I must have already used it. That's cool. So I need to find some more metal, which I will do. Of course, I'll finish up the back, but we need to build some stuff. So what we're going to do is I've already got some rope in here because I've been running out of materials. And if you guys do start to run out of materials, this is a really good thing to do, which is if you've got stuff like palm leaves, turn a load of them into rope, a couple stacks will do. And it's the same with your nails as well if you've got quite a bit of scrap. I had to do mine out of necessity rather than anything else. But what we are going to do is we're going to create some of these nets. And we're actually already out of wood. That's worrying. But I'll show you guys what this does because, yeah, it's pretty good. I usually have the nets on the inside. It doesn't matter, okay? So it doesn't matter, but I usually have it going towards the centre of the boat. These, if any of the items, now we're currently tracking a weird angle. If we have a look at the back, there you can see the angle that we're going in. Currently going in that angle. So what will happen is, whenever stuff comes underneath it, I was hoping one thing would do it, but as stuff comes underneath it, some of them will get trapped into these, and we can then go and collect them. I'm going to collect some more materials, and I'm going to build more of them. Lots more of them, and I'm also going to build, convert probably that, yeah, I'm going to end up converting that so that I can get a hinge, and we're going to build another storage box as well so I can start to spread this out a little bit, going to really need to do that. So I'll get that done, fill on these, and I'll show you guys what that all looks like. Right then guys, so these are all the collectors that we've got, so we've got them all lined up all the way, so they just literally collect stuff. They are, they do get full, so you have got to empty them on a regular basis, as you kind of expect. But it makes it a lot easier to get materials now. I've moved a couple bits around, as you can probably see, so I've put some chests down the side, made some more chests. I'm just smelting up a ton of the copper that we've actually got, and in fact, we could probably do something with that copper, couldn't we? Let's see what we can research. I'm also trying to cook up a load of food. Pretty much just going crazy with everything at the minute. So we've already done stuff with copper, that's fine. Have we done stuff with nails? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so maybe there's nothing out of that list that we actually need to do anything with anyway. Right, so let's make an advanced grill. So we've started to get some catfish, so we need a big grill. So I'm going to build this probably around about, I'm going to end up with like a little area I think around here for the time being. Look at that, look how beautiful that looks. Right, let's get one of these catfish out. So I've now got some of my food in here. I've not got loads to be fair, but I'll move those all the way down. And look at this, look how big the catfish is if we actually go into, there we go. Have a look at ourselves. How cool is that? It's absolutely massive. Let's whack that on the barbecue then. So that's all looking good. I'm trying to think about what materials we've actually not researched. Okay, so we have got this blue thingy and we've got this clam thingy. So we'll research those. We've got a bolt and we've also got glass as well. Let's give glass a go. That should hopefully give us something because we really do need. Yep, there we go. Oh look, drinking glass. That's quite interesting. We also need to make that bottle, don't we? So we can get one of those. And there we go, the advanced purifier. That's what I really want, because that will make our water a lot cheaper. Blue algae doesn't seem to do anything. The clam, though, that will give us the bird's nest. This is going to be really useful when we start doing planting pots and things like that. Bolt, looks like Bolt does a load of stuff as well, so we can get like a shovel. Metal fishing rod, oh yes, a basic bow. Sweep net, oh, catching bugs, cool. Metal spear, that's going to be really useful. Net launcher, got the large crop plot, so we can grow a tree. Scrap hook, which I absolutely love. The metal axe as well, which is really good. Cooking pot, wow, look at that. How much do we unlock with that? That's pretty awesome, isn't it? We've already done that one. So I wonder what else we can do. Probably hinges as well we could end up making. So let's get some hinges. Have we even got the things? Yeah, I've got them on me. Right, okay. So if I build a hinge now, let's craft that. Let's see what we can get with hinges if we haven't already got things. Now it's already researched. Cool. Well, that's fine. We're going to need hinges all the time anyway. Now, you might be wondering, why have I done it on both of these sides? I just like things looking even. Don't know if you guys are the same, but for me, that's like the most important thing. Better get these barrels, but you can see you just fill up with every single thing, and then you need to dump a load of stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at this barbecue. Look at that. We can get a beetroot, we can get a potato, and we can also get a fish. All on at the same time. Now let's get this purifier. Then we're going to need plastic. We're also going to need glass. So for glass, I'm pretty sure we've got some sand somewhere. Hopefully, there we go. So I'm pretty sure we just plonk in some sand into here, and that will melt it down to glass. So I'm going to get all the materials for that then, guys, and we'll build this water purifier. So we no longer need this thing. And actually, speaking of water, I only need some as well. Alright, so there we go. So we've got the 4 glass now. We've only got 7 sand, so next time I go to an island, I need to get some more sand. So let's build this advanced purifier. And the other thing that we're going to do as well is we're going to get ourselves, what was it, one of these bottles. I'm actually going to grab all the goo that I've got. I should have really sorted out my inventory. But we're first going to build a, there we go, that's the plastic one. Build a plastic bottle. So we've got that now, which is cool. So that then can fill up with way more water, which is awesome. We can really fill it up. So like, just with this water, you can kind of see that it's like got hardly anything there. You have to then tip it out, because otherwise it's just too full. So this, the way that this works, is pretty nice and simple, really. I'm going to whack it on this side. Yeah, why not? We're going to have it just sat there. And all we do is we get some salt water, put the salt water on one side. It'll then, the sun will evaporate that. It'll then drip down in perfectness. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that will make it a lot cheaper, a lot easier for us to get fresh water. And we can then fill this bottle up as well when we're going places. Ooh, looks like there's a tower of some kind over there. That's interesting. It's probably going to be part of the story. I'm not too worried about that at the minute. I want to build a cool raft first, which I'm pretty sure is is what everybody ends up doing, rather than focusing on the storyline. So that's my main goal. Right, so the other thing that I want to do is I want to make some flippers. So flippers, we need plastic, we need seaweed. So we've got all of that. There we go, got that there, and we can get some plastic. There we go. Job done. We've now got some flippers. Let's have a look at these things. Look at those. How cool are those? They'll definitely do, won't they? I don't know. I think they look good. Right, okay, so what else are we going to do? It's a shame you can't look down, actually. I just realised when you look down, you aren't there. So let me dump all these materials out. Right, cool. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to be building up this thing. I keep on having to grab all these materials. We're really close to that thing, actually. Help on there. I've never seen that one before. We're going to leave it, though. We are going to be building the ship up. So what we're going to do is, with our build tool, is to get this, we're going to go with the solid wooden roof. The reason being that it just looks cooler. And you can put this on the edge. We can get one there like this, okay? And we can do the same there, and we can build this all the way around. Now, when it gets to this point, this is where it gets more tricky. You basically want to leave it there. But this is actually going to be kind of feels like we're kind of floating towards it, but we're not. Too high, okay? So I'm going to build that up to too high. And, yeah, I'm going to go all the way around this, pretty much, just building this whole thing up. And I'll collect some wood. I'll show you guys what it's like. And that'll probably be at the end of the episode after that. But you can see we've now got a pretty good collection going on. I actually need to make another one of the collectors to put in here. It's just I had all the chests and it was only after I moved them that I ended up doing that. But yeah, we should be good. So let me build up this whole thing, and I'm also going to build as well on top of that the deck. So all I'm going to end up having to do, I'll kind of show you guys afterwards, but the easiest way that I found doing it, building solid wool like this. I've already run out of wood. Wow. There we go, got some wood now. Had some in a box, to be fair. I'm going to be building these pillars across like this, okay? So because we can do that with the pillars, we don't need any, and we can do it all the horizontal way. As long as we do that all the way across, we'll be absolutely fine to just put a floor in. So that's my plan, is to put in, build up the sides of this boat, and then I will put in some stuff as well, on a floor. I think I'll probably, for this episode anyway, just be able to get the sides done and get that sorted. If you guys are wondering how to do these little corner parts, actually, I'll show you guys that, because it confused me for a little bit. The way to do it is on your triangular wooden wall, you've then got an upside down piece, and then you can click that in there, and you might find that it's sticking out a little bit, but you can then click that in there like that, and then you end up with a half wall here. Actually, if we then go back onto the other wall and get those to point outwards correctly, that one will be going out to there, and then you do the same thing with that wall there. There we go. So that's how you end up getting that to connect in like that. It's quite nice and simple, really. I think I'm going to go with a window there, so I'm already going to knock this down. I can already tell that this is going to be a little bit of a involved process. But, you know, guys, I'll get onto it, and I'll show you what it all looks like once it's done. Yeah, that looks way better, doesn't it? Nice windows and stuff. Cool. So, guys, this is what we've got. Lots and lots, actually. So I spent quite a long time doing this. We were building up the walls. I've got these extensions on the side. The main reason being that as I was floating around collecting a lot of the wood for this, I was finding that I was missing it. It depended on the direction, obviously, the boat was going. Sometimes it was going like diagonal, so that kind of picked up from these collectors. But actually, I was like, well, let's expand them on the side. And it turns out you can reinforce these things. So the actual collectors themselves, which is cool, which I didn't know about. I thought you had to kind of build a whole base around them, but definitely not. So I've got 5 on each side. It also helps to kind of jump onto the raft. We've got this front section, so we've now got a wall going in properly on the back here. I've got this little chest in here, which is really annoying to get to. You have to step forwards. So I've put in, clay and sand and things like that I don't use that often. Over this side, we've got tons of wood. Look at this. How good is that? Loads of stone, loads of scrap, plastic. We've got too much plastic, really. Some palms, some rope. So everything else is now being turned into rope from that. Tons of seeds. So I've been picking up loads of flower seeds along the way and put those in a chest. Tons of other seeds as well. Oh, there's some clay. Nice to be folded somewhere. I've also killed a boar as well. Forgot about that. Yeah, so we've killed a boar. So we got rid of that. And we got more seeds. So there's the other side on that. At the back, don't know, I might have moved this stuff around, I'm not totally sure. Oh, and I've also found a load of these dudes. So like the cats, I've got them going up to the steps here, and also Duckman is there. So we've still got the original thing, but I have been expanding. There you go, there's the boar heads, which look quite funny, really. There we go, look at that. How good does that look? It's not too bad, though. At least it doesn't kind of stop your vision. So we've killed 16 sharks now, and 2 warthogs. We're going to keep all the trophies, I think. So apart from me just smelting up everything, because that's what we're doing. There we go, that's how much ores and stuff that I've got now. Not too bad. Obviously some fish. So what we're going to do, anyway, should I show upstairs first? Yeah, I'll show upstairs first. Let's go upstairs. So upstairs, I've just built out the deck for this part of it. I've not put any like rope or anything on top of it. But what we'll do up here is we'll have like our main room and the engine controls and things like that. All those kind of things, really. I might expand out the back as well of this ship, because we're gonna need some sort of platform. It's either that or the kind of like bottom is all just kind of like the engine bits and bobs, and we do other things out there instead. I'm not totally sure yet. I think we'll kind of see. Sorry, I keep on putting those into there because I have to keep on smelling things. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Beds on the side as well, so I've marked that down there. But like I say, we'll kind of expand onto the upper floors, I think, as we get going, but definitely worked going across here like that. These 4 windows, this is where I'm planning on putting in the engines. So later in the game, we're going to be able to get these big paddle engines. So to kind of mark it out, I've just whacked those in there like that. But anyway, what we are going to do is we are going to get rid of these temporary anchors. Although they're good, they've done as well. We need to build a proper anchor. So the proper anchor is on this kind of, on navigation, and we've got the proper anchor. It takes 10 planks, 6 rope, 3 metal ingots, and a hinge. So we could have actually built this quite a while ago. And when we see this plonked down, you'll see it's quite large. and it's also got a hole in it. So the reason that this boat has got one in the middle is because, well, it's because we need to have the anchor aligned, obviously. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it there or not. Let's have a look if we can get this to appear, or is it going to be really dodgy about the whole thing? Okay, so it definitely helps if you knock a hole in the floor. So maybe, I'm not totally sure. Do you think it's going to be able to fit there? Let's try it. If we do this. Alright, let's see if we can get it there. Oh, wow, we can. Okay, cool. So that's going to be right at the front of the ship then. So that is pretty awesome. Let's grab some more wood and also some of the plastic. So we need to obviously repair this bit down here. Otherwise, that's not going to look very good. So there we go. That's all looking pretty good. Now, the only other thing we're going to do here as well, because it's really, really easy to fall in, and that is not a good thing when the ship's moving at all. So we are going to put in a fence, okay? And let's go with the solid wooden one because we've got the... I know it's not money, but, you know, we've got the money for it. There we go. Look at that. That looks better, doesn't it? How cool is that? So now what we can do is we can then drop the anchor. How cool is that? And it does mean that we never have to build one of these temporary anchors ever again, which is fantastic. Now we are going to stay at this island because we're going to be exploring it next episode because it is one of the big ones. I'm going to kill that bird. We're going to get some stuff to kill the bird as well because the bird drives me completely and utterly mad. So that's what's going to be going on there. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, then make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I will see you on the next one. Later.